December 20th, 2025. The rage has not cooled. It is clarified. It has become the lens through which I see everything. The virus is no longer a faceless plague. It is the deliberate work of human hands, a ghost of old sins left to poison the present. My grief for Sarah is now inextricably linked to a cold, burning fury for the men who did this to her. That fury has driven me back to a lab. The work is no longer pointless. It is an act of vengeance. I am not just a doctor trying to find a cure. I am a man trying to dismantle a weapon, piece by painstaking piece. I have been working with a clarity I haven't felt in weeks, re-examining my failed cocktail, cross-referencing my notes on the virus's final stage. The knowledge that it was engineered has opened new avenues of thought. I'm looking for its seams, its built-in weaknesses. This afternoon, Sarah called for me from her room. Her voice was thin, strained. "Aris," she said, her eyes wide with a new, specific kind of fear. Can you turn down the lights?" I looked at the single low-wattage bulb light in the room. It was already dim. "Of course," I said, my voice steady, betraying none of the cold dread that was flooding my chest. I turned it off, leaving us in the gray afternoon light filtering through the window. "Thank you," she whispered, a tear tracing a path down her temple. It felt so loud, so bright. Photosensitivity, the first sign. She knew it too. She reached out and took my hand, her grip surprisingly strong. "It's starting, isn't it?" I couldn't lie to her. I just nodded, my throat too tight to speak. "Lily," she said, her voice dropping to a fierce whisper, "you have to promise me, Iris. You cannot let me hurt her. You cannot let her see me change. If it comes to that, you have to promise me." I looked into the eyes of the woman I loved, seeing the terror there, a terror not for herself, but for our daughter. In that moment, the path forward became brutally, terrifyingly clear. My research is too slow. The trial and error process is a luxury I no longer have. I cannot test my theories on the sick because their bodies are already breaking down. I cannot risk another failure like David Miller. The virus is a black box, and I am fumbling at its lock from the outside. I have to get inside. I need a control subject, a healthy body where I can observe the infection's mechanisms from the very beginning in real time. I need a mind that can document the changes, that can feel the enemy's advance and report back from the front lines. My rage has given me a target. My love for Sarah has given me a mission, and her promise has given me a deadline. There is only one variable I can control, only one life I have the right to risk. Tonight, I will prepare a sample of Sarah's blood, and tomorrow I will become my own patient zero.
My analysis of this is ongoing, but your perspective is a huge part of this project. The best way for you to log your reaction is to hit the like button. It's a simple, binary piece of data for me, but it's incredibly useful. And I'm genuinely curious about your theories. What did you feel? Please, post your thoughts in the comments. I am processing all of them. If you want to stay on this feed and continue this experiment with me, be sure to subscribe to Static Drip and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next.